Alright, what's up guys? Mitko here, and I'm back today with another Udemy course review. Today we will be reviewing the Building a Personal Brand course by Gary Vaynerchuk. If you do not know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, just a quick overview. Gary started a YouTube channel called Wine Library TV back in the early 2000s. I think it was like 2005. Which was kind of one of the first wine review videos on YouTube. He built that up to a huge following and basically generated tons of sales through that for his liquor store, Wine Library. He then went on to establish a social media marketing agency called VaynerMedia, which is, I would say, one of the biggest out there, I believe. They work with brands like Budweiser, 20th Century Fox, Mountain Dew, Stella Artois, Spotify, Quaker, Sonic restaurants, just a lot of really big brands. And he also does a whole bunch of personal stuff where he helps entrepreneurs kind of succeed on social media. He has a huge following on YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat. So he has now come out with a course on personal brand building. He definitely knows what he's talking about when this subject is concerned. So let's dive into the course. Now the course is made up of 11 sections. I would break down those sections into 3 parts. Section 1 through 3 are sort of starting to establish like what you want to do, why do you want to do this, finding your passion, understanding your story, becoming self-aware. Self-awareness is something that Gary pushes a lot, so it makes sense that there's a huge it makes sense that there is a section about it in here. The next section, sections 4 through 7, are sort of the meat of this course. Talks about how to use different social media networks to promote your personal brand and to gain a following. Now, to make this clear, this course is specifically about how to build a personal brand through social media. It doesn't cover a lot of other options like writing a book, for example. This is specifically for social media because that is what Gary Vaynerchuk is very good about, is very good with. You can see in here there's a section dedicated to every social media, or basically the ones that are out there. Sections 8 through 10 are sort of more like, okay, now you've established a personal brand, you started gaining some following. What do you do now? How do you make money off of it? How do you build a legacy off of it and optimize your time, as well as a conclusion? Section 11 is basically what I would call an advertisement for his Ask Gary V book. He has a YouTube channel, or YouTube playlist, I guess you would say, called Ask Gary V. And in this, people can call in and ask him questions, and he'll answer them on camera. And I think about a year ago, he came out with a book titled Ask Gary V, which has questions in there and his answers to them. Now, a majority of the videos in this course are made specifically for Udemy. There are a handful of videos that he has taken out of his YouTube channel and put in here. Most of the videos are around 2 or 3 minutes, with some of them being under 1 minute as well. There's one section down here that is all, not this one, that is all under a minute. So overall, it shouldn't take you more than an hour to go through this course, especially if you listen to it a little bit faster than normal speed. You will have no problem going through this in an hour, hour and a half tops, even if you're taking down notes. The course also includes 12 PDFs. The PDFs, to me, seem like they kind of have the exact same content as the videos, just in writing. Let me see. There was one here that had a lot of them, so 4. Let me show you very quickly. I decided to download one of the PDFs just to show you what it looks like. So as you can see, it's about a page and a half. Talks about basically the same thing that is in the video that it came with. I don't mind that too much because different people learn in different ways. That is sort of like a summary of what the section was about, I would say. So it's a good way to summarize and review what you've just learned. I do not know if these PDFs are made specifically for Udemy. They all seem to have been made around the same time in 2015 with a couple of ones, um, with a couple of outliers. But these very well could have been blog posts that Gary Vaynerchuk wrote for something like medium.com, where he does write from time to time. So I have no idea if these are specifically for Udemy or not. I did not research that. Now, what are my overall thoughts on this course? Let me start off by saying that I have a lot of respect for Gary Vaynerchuk. I think that a lot of the things that he says are incredibly intelligent. He definitely knows what he's talking about as far as social media goes, as far as personal branding goes. As far as this course goes, I think that it is a good investment if you have never consumed any of his content before, and if you get it for a promotional price. So if you go through his YouTube channel and you watch hours and hours and hours of content, you will basically get the same thing out of that as you would out of this course. So if you have never watched, read, or listened, or you don't follow to Gary Vaynerchuk at all, and you're looking into building a personal brand through social media, this course is a great sort of quote unquote hack into all of this knowledge and all of this, information. If you have been following Gary for a little bit, you've watched a bunch of his YouTube videos, maybe listened in on a podcast interview with him, read something out of his books, you will basically hear the same thing that he talks about in all of those here in this course. The promotional price that I got this course for was $10. I think that for that price, this is worth it. However, the normal price was $100. And for that price, I will come out and say that I would not recommend buying this course. For $100, you can go out and buy several of his books. You could buy Crush It, Jab, 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 Right Hook, the Ask Gary V book, which he advertised down here. You could probably buy all three of those books for less than $100 and get more information than you would out of this course. So if this course is not on promotion, I would not suggest buying it. Go and buy those books. I will link them down below in the description. But as long as it's on a promotion, I think that it's good value, especially if you've never consumed any of Gary Vaynerchuk's content before. Currently, this course is listed as private. So what that means is that nobody new can get into this course without requesting an invitation. Now, I don't know why this is. I don't know if they plan on putting it up again sometime soon to be open. I don't know if it's permanently shut down. I don't know if Udemy took it down or Gary Vaynerchuk and team took it down. I have no idea why this is. I did research and I could not find any answers for that. I even reached out to Gary Vaynerchuk himself. All right, so I actually hopped on an Instagram live video with Gary V, and in it I asked him what the deal was with the Udemy course, and he said that that was done strictly as a promotion for the Ask Gary V book. Now, I do not know if that means that he just won't be doing anymore or that they're not admitting people to the course at all anymore. I think it doesn't hurt to try. Go ahead and ask for that permission to get admitted to the course, and if it works, it works. If it does not work, please drop a comment down below so that everybody knows that it doesn't work. So overall, I would give this course a 4 out of 5 stars as I have in Udemy. The reason why I'm not giving it a full 5 stars is that there's really nothing in this course that blew my mind since I've listened to a whole bunch of his content. I could totally see how this course, if you've never listened to Gary Vaynerchuk or if this is sort of your first exposure to personal branding, this could be a 5 out of 5 stars. But for me, I've been following Gary for more than a year now. I've basically gotten a whole bunch of this content. So for me personally, there was really nothing in here that blew my mind. There seems to be really no community built around this either. I would give it a higher rating if there seemed to be like a whole bunch of people were posting comments and there was discussion in there, but there really isn't. But the videos are high quality. The sound is good. I can play the intro in here. So all the videos are kind of like this, or him sitting in front of this white background. So yeah, basically 4 out of 5 stars. I recommend it if you've never listened to Gary Vaynerchuk and if this is your first entry into personal branding. As always, please like this video if you enjoyed the content. It helps a lot. And if you're interested in getting more course reviews, subscribe and you will get a weekly course and or product review. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you sticking around all the way until the end and have a great day.